because a lot of times it's not about how to do something, but the why. Why are we doing it? Oh, and then this is how it changes my life. Bet. It's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome back to our channel. Listen, I almost did not come through with this video. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because this big bump on my chin decided to make an appearance, and I'm like, I don't know what you think you're doing here, sweetie, but I'm the star of the show, okay? But we are here despite whatever is going on. Usually when I break out, it's because of stress. Y'all let me know in the comments too, because I'm really curious about this. When I break out on my face, it's because of stress. And then the only other time is usually if I'm taking something and I'm having a allergic reaction to it. And I can admit that I have been, I don't want to say the name of the company, but I'm taking some nootropics just to see how it works with my brain and my cognitive functioning and productivity. And it had your girl looking a mess. Like, I think you can see the scar right here. I just couldn't let it go. I was just picking at it. And then I had like some, just like right over here on the side of my mouth, it was just like bumpalicious, okay? And now this is the last little thing to go, and it doesn't want to go, but it looks so big. So when do you break out? Now listen, we are ladies of a upper class, okay? We're talking about the 40s here. So I'm not used to this, but you let me know like what's your age range. You don't have to tell me exactly your age, but what, you know, acne or breakouts look like to you, and what do you use? But one of the things that people sleep on, they don't talk about this enough, they don't reference it, they don't highlight it as something that can absolutely change your life. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to rely on anyone. This is just something that you do within yourself, and that simple practice is gratitude. Because being thankful now recalibrates your thoughts to think on things that give you a positive, a wonderful, a nice feelings and emotions that roll through your body. One of the things I always like to help people understand is that we have these different ingredients that we pour into our body, and our body thrives off of it. So if we're negative, if we're pessimistic, or even if we're optimistic, there are hormones in our bodies that are connected to our emotions, and our inner being is used to feeling a certain way. So there's certain thoughts that are occurring in our thinking that now trigger an emotional response, and also facilitate certain hormones, right? A cocktail of hormones to happen in our body. And we've been doing that for years after years, decade after decade. Our body is used to a certain way of seeing things, a certain lens on life, a certain cocktail within. And it's just like any other thing. When you're used to drinking a certain type of drink or recipe in your body, and you're used to that, you don't want to deviate from what you're used to, because human beings are creatures of habit. It's the power of our emotions. I talk about it so much that I even did a TEDx on it, and you can check that out. It is on YouTube. Now here's the deal. You can cut off the video and feel like, okay, I got it already. Or you can stick with me so that you can really understand the chemistry behind gratitude and how it changes your life. Because a lot of times it's not about how to do something, but the why. Why are we doing it? Oh, and then this is how it changes my life. Bet. I'm on it, period. I will do it, right? So the why is, you know, the scripture says that we should think on these things that are lovely, that are just, that are pure, that are holy, that are righteous. Think on these things. And when you actually think on those things, what happens is, in your body, you have this chemistry, or you have this cocktail of thoughts and emotions and hormones. And the thoughts that you think literally facilitate the emotions that run through your body all day long, each and every day. And so when you have a certain type of cocktail flowing and going within you all the time, you get used to that sentiment. You get used to that feeling. And so then now you say, okay, I realized that I have a tendency to be very negative, or I have a tendency to have this outlook on life that's not producing for me, or I realize that my life is not giving me what I want it to give. It's just not giving, okay? Oftentimes, if we look inward, we realize that on the inside, we're not even thinking or feeling or having a cocktail that will produce the type of results that we want in our lives. And so just by implementing something so simple as gratitude, that gratitude now causes, it literally forces us to shift the narrative of our life. It forces us to shift our perspective and the lenses that we wear as we go through life. I can tell you story after story, but I'm going to tell you this one. So, for example, I told you guys I almost didn't record this video because of this big whopping pimple on my chin. And I was like, it's so ugly and I'm going to just be focused on it. And if I just stay focused on it, then I'm going to get distracted and I'm not going to be helpful to anybody. And then it was like, but you know what? I'm really thankful that I have people who watch my videos. I'm really thankful that I have something to say and I have a platform and a channel in which I can distribute that thing. I'm really grateful that I even have this thought and something that has caused so much change in my life that I want to see change in other people's life, and I can record it. I'm so thankful that my body works, that it will produce a pimple. So, because that means there's something going on the inside that it didn't like and it's pushing it out. It's rejecting it. I'm so thankful that my body works. I'm so thankful, right? So I'm just like going thing after thing after thing after thing after thing, and it's just producing within me this cocktail of feelings, of hormones, of emotions, of thoughts that now led me to sit down and record this video. And just the FYI, it's summertime. Summertime. The kids are in all kinds of clubs, sports, academies. So I feel like we'll probably be spending a lot of time in the car. That's okay with me. Hopefully that's okay with you, because that's where we're going to be at, okay? But the point is, I began to just be thankful. Or some people would say I just started counting my blessings. I started pinpointing and looking at the good side of things. And then doing that now created this reaction within me to take the action of recording the video. Who this video is going to touch, who this video is going to reach, who this video's life is going to change, I don't know. What I do know is that you needed this message, and you needed to know that there's something very simple as gratitude, being thankful, rejoice always. And again, I say rejoice, give thanks, and being thankful for where you are, what's happening. You know, like bad stuff is going to happen, of course, but you can be thankful because there is a lesson in the thing that's happening. It may not feel good, but there's something that you can extract that's going to be beneficial to you. You can know that even though you dealt with something on the job or in your business and it kind of humbled you, guess what? You better be thankful that you're humble, because it could have been a whole lot worse. There's like different ways that we can look at everything. And when we give gratitude and we express thanks for where we are, it helps us to create the type of cocktail within us that creates an external action. And when we keep taking those positive actions, keep sowing those seeds and keep doing the right things, the clouds get full of rain and it empties itself on us. So in other words, you keep taking right action. After a while, you do so much good and so many things so right, and you're so consistent, it's going to literally pour on you an avalanche of blessing, because we always reap what we have sown. And so I just want to encourage you today that you can literally change your life with a simple gesture of giving thanks. And I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for taking my channel as a channel that you subscribe to, and you put on the notifications bell, and you look to me to keep you in a mindset that is practical and focus on the practicality, but yet recognize and acknowledge the spirituality of our existence. I want to say thank you for downloading the free things that I have to offer, and some of you have even taken me up on purchasing my courses and doing personal coaching with me. I want to say thank you for distributing my videos to other people. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know how this video got to that side of the world, but it got to that side of the world, and I am grateful, you know? So take this practice, and I challenge you for the next 7 days, write down 3 things that you are grateful for first thing in the morning, when your brain and your mind is not as full as it is during the day. Now, if you happen to forget, no problem, human nature. Just get your journal and write it out. But if you can, do your best first thing in the morning. 3 things that you are grateful for. 3 things that you are thankful for. And when you do that, after 7 days, I want you to see how blessed you are, how favored you are, how amazing things are, how great things are turning out for you, how great things are becoming, how you're entering into that new season that you have been praying for, how you're literally shifting from point A to point Z in the speed of light. Let me know in the comments how your life has shifted. Save this video, come back to it, because I want to see that my embarrassment of this pimple was not for nothing, but it was for your benefit, your increase, your advantage. And this video ended up being something that you needed right on time. What are you thankful for? Let me know, and I'll let you know as well. Let's talk about it. But in the meantime, in between time, check out this video that I have uploaded for you. It's specifically for you, custom made, and I'm gonna see you there. But don't forget to write me something in the comments, because I wanna express gratitude for what you're grateful for and just keep that whole flow of gratitude going. All right, take care of yourself, hit the button. I'll see you in the next video.